When you talk feel versus real, and again, today's episode talking bat path and hand path, trying to decipher through the four main points, if you will, talking about bat path and hand path. And if you have any questions, email us, dreamboatpodcast21@gmail.com. Feel versus real, how does that relate when it comes to bat path and hand path?
Sure. So I remember coming up, so this is like 2004. So this is before we had like Twitter that we could go and search or...
Oh, we had MySpace, baby.
Yeah, we did, but there wasn't a lot of hitting conversations on that.
Wow.
But I had a coach who would say, okay, I want you to be very calm in the box. You're going to raise your hands up, and then you're going to swing down across the zone because you're giving yourself a better chance of making impact with the ball. And when you do make impact on the ball, it'll be a backswing style or backspin style, and that's how you're going to hit. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. You know what I mean? In a strange way. Instead of being like, no, you're going to try to meet the moment of impact directly instead of just skimming through the ball, right? So interestingly enough, though, when you watched video of people's swings, nobody gets in the box and swings straight down. And yet still, you watch Major League Baseball players, you watch Alex Rodriguez on MLB Network saying, I come from here and I'm trying to get backspin on the ball by swinging down. And yet you look at his swing and he never swung down. But in his head, that's what he had to do in order to get on plane with the ball. So we have so much of this, again, feel that has come from language of hitters. And then we have actually real what's going on because we can not only just watch high-speed video, but we can get these biomechanical trackers hooked up to hitters and be like, wait a second, no, we're getting on plane. We're almost flattening out before we start to rise. At no point are we really necessarily swinging down. Especially after contact. So this is one of those situations where if you have a hitter with this immense uppercut and leans too far back, yeah, you might have them do like a Barry Bonds drill where they try to swing straight down at a ball and it'll level out their swing like crazy just to do that a couple of times. And you're like, okay, that doesn't mean this is a bad drill, even if this is actually not what's going on at the swing. This is just what the athlete has to feel in order to produce an optimal bat path. So again, as coaches, and whether you're working with athletes or just having a conversation online, I think this has to be at the forefront of your mind that we are never going to have a perfect cue that suffices how someone feels and what is actually going on in the swing. This is going to just be dependent hitter to hitter. And I think that hand path and bat path understanding is often misconstrued when it comes to that.